take one more question inshallah before we stop.
Can someone be nominated the Imam or Judge at the...
Okay, many scholars have spoken about this in terms of from what I can remember, Sheikh is from the heads Kibar al-Ma'ah, not Ibn Qu'ud, Al-Ghudayan, Sheikh Al-Ghudayan and others, and this was a science really which was attached to the science of hadith. So we had imams and scholars who were scholars of Jarh wa Ta'deel. Jarh wa Ta'deel basically referring to narrators and checking them whether they are suitable enough to narrate or whether they're not suitable enough to narrate, and this was a science which was attached to the science of hadith. It's not a science or something that is around now, and people when they use it to say this person is the Imam of Jarh wa Ta'deel and whatever he says in terms of this person is a deviant, that he's a deviant. No, this is not right. And in fact, some of the people that are promoted, in essence, these are not really people of it. I'll give you one example. One individual that the brothers like to promote, Shaykh Rabi al-Madkhali. I was in his house. When a brother comes in, firstly, there was very little in terms of real ilm. People would come in and ask about people. And I remember one sitting in which a person comes in and he says, a teacher in Islamic University of Medina was praising the Sudanese government. The Sudanese government at that time had introduced or claimed that they will be implementing Sharia, and because they're from Ikhwan al-Muslimin or a bunch of Ikhwan al-Muslimin, this person mentioned that this teacher has been praising the Sudanese government. Shaykh Rabi was on the phone saying, how can you have this person as a teacher? I don't know if he was speaking to the principal or the rector or anyone, but he was on the phone with somebody complaining that this individual is teaching in the university. In another sitting, or maybe the same sitting, a person comes and asks about Abbas Madani. Abbas Madani was the leader of the Islamic Salvation Front in Algeria when they were going into the elections in that time. So he says, what's your opinion concerning Abbas Madani? He asks Shaykh Rabi. He turns to him and he says, Wallahi munafiq. So we really got to reconsider who we say are leaders and who are imams of Jarh wa Ta'deel and who the ulama and on. And the ulama who really that we have quoted today, the likes of Sheikh bin Baz, Ibn Uthaymeen, Al-albani and others, these are really people of sound character that we should be taking from and sticking to, and of course referring back to the evidences of Qur'an and Sunnah.
Jazakallah khair, Imam Shakeel. And inshallah ta'ala, we're going to leave for football now. Inshallah, the brothers that are going for football, we're going to play in pits. We're going to play in Catford Power League, so if brothers could make their way now, inshallah ta'ala, with that we conclude. We ask Allah to reward Imam Shakeel, inshallah, to increase in piety and knowledge, and to reward all of us with this blessing in sitting in this circle of knowledge, and we ask Allah to forgive our sins and guide us to the straight path. Jazakallah khair.